Linda's Pantry, and today I'm doing a canning prep video. So I'm going to be showing you how I get ready to do a big canning session, and I'm doing a couple cannings this weekend, so there'll be other videos coming up. And I thought, I'll just do a canning prep so you know exactly what's coming up. So I was inspired by a couple of different things. I did the dog food add-on for you. For Shotzi, what I do for her every week, and I'm down to the last 2 quarts of chicken legs and thighs. And then I had these thighs I had bought on sale for $1.79 a pound, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And I thought, I need to do something with those, and I want to can it. So I'm going to can the chicken salad in a jar that was inspired by Jenny Goff. Okay, so Jenny did this on her channel a while back, and I remember watching it go, oh, I wonder how good that is. And we talk we do talk every day, and she really likes it. You just add a little bit of mayo, depending on how much broth you strain off of there, but she said the mustard flavor really gets into the meat of the chicken, and so I'm super excited to go ahead and can this. Now, the recipe originally came out of the Ball book from 1966, I believe, and so both of us are going to use modern canning guidelines, and so that means the chicken is the longest canning part of this, so we're going to can it as if we were canning chicken. And so I'm doing, on this session, I'm doing half pint jars and full pint jars, and then that way when I make chicken salad, I'll have it for the week, or if I just want to do a half batch, I can do that too. And I can add cranberries, fresh celery. I am going to use celery in this recipe only because I really loved celery, and I want that imparted in the flavor. I'm also using onions and garlic, and I gotta get the garlic out. So I've got all the ingredients that I need out except for the garlic. I've got all of my canning supplies out. I need to, do that checklist. And because I know that I'm gonna can this for 75 minutes, even though I'm using some half pint jars and some pint jars, I don't need a book out for that. I've got my big All-American 921 canner out. She's got 3 inches of water in her with about 2 tablespoons of vinegar. That's all you need. If you use any more, it starts to really work on your rings. And I don't even put my rings in the dishwasher because there's such a thin amount of metal on there that it oxidizes pretty easily. I've got both button top lids in here, and I've got Tatler lids over on the side. So I'm washing up my jars right now while I get this stuff all prepped, and I thought, I'm just gonna bring you along for a little canning chat. I've got my pot that I'm gonna cook off my chicken in, and then once I take that out of there, I'll go ahead and do the broth that I'm gonna make. And what else do I have? I think so. Tomorrow's canning session, and I don't know where it's going to follow this one. I'm probably not going to put it right behind it, but I'm going to be canning up raw packed chicken legs and thighs, and I'll be doing those in quart jars. So I may even do a couple in 1.5 pint jars, so when I make a pot of soup, for me it's not a huge amount, but trust me when I tell you, raw packed chicken with bone and skin on is delicious for soup or for a pot pie or any of that stuff. And you get that gelatinous broth in there that is, it's golden. It's like bone broth. Delicious. So that's what I'm doing today, and I wanted to bring you along and let you know that there's some good stuff coming up around the corner. And so I always check my canner, make sure that the petcock vent is clear, you can see air through it, and that I've put a thin layer, just like you would lip gloss, of petroleum jelly around the rim of my canner, because that's a metal to metal seal. If you're not familiar with the All-American canner, then I'll try to leave a link to one in the description box down below. I've had Prestos, and to me this is the Cadillac of canners. I have 2 of them, and I wouldn't go back to a Presto, but Not that it didn't serve me well for many, many years, but now that I have these, I absolutely love them. So use the canner you have, and per the instructions that came with your canner on how much water to put in it and all that good stuff, and how to maintain a good seal, and if you've got gaskets, how often to change them, all that. So that being said, I'm going to get started on this recipe, but I wanted you to see I get everything out. I make sure that I'm organized, and I'm not going to forget a whole lot. I do have paper toweling down here, but I'm going to need paper toweling, and I'm going to need a little bowl of vinegar to wipe the rims of the jar. That's the only thing I see that I'm missing. I've got my funnel, my magnetic wand, my debubbler, my lifter. I've got these tongs are dedicated to my Tatler lids, getting them out of the hot water, and all my spices. I'm ready to go. Okay, I'm just gonna get that little bowl of water with some vinegar, and we'll call it good. And I'll see you on the next video. Right after this, you're gonna see canning chicken salad. Isn't that a great preview? All right, guys.